It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason, and it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Today, it's an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Seattle Seahawks. Overseeing that Philadelphia sideline, head coach Nick Sirianni. His side not able to get it done in their home opener, hoping for some better luck on the road here. On the opposite side, that's Seahawks head coach Mike McDonald. These guys also on the losing end of their opener, so we're going to see who's able to avoid that 0-2 start. Scott and Brock here on the call with you today. Ball teed up and ready. And we're underway from Seattle. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. And it'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
And all those touchdowns he had last week, Kate, he traded every one of them in exchange for a victory. It's team over individual for him. So even though he himself is coming off the exact type of showing you want, that kind of efficiency usually wins you games. He's not happy about it. And he will be focused on rectifying these things here.
Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They go to Barkley again. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. One of the tight ends in motion left. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's good. Eagles, 1st down. A gain of 11 on the play.
This time it's a passing play. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. 2nd and 3 now.
Out of bounds at the 31-yard line. A 7-yard
Toss play to Barkley.
brings up 2nd and 3.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
He's going to throw this one. He's got it in the red zone. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's another Eagles 1st down.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
They're throwing it.
The Seahawks.
Catch is made in close. And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on 2nd down. Nice work to call some back. They make it 3rd and short.
Brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
He has it on the QB sneak. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Eagles finish up an excellent opening series. And that opening series, you use this word a lot when we brought methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. And they'll be led out by this promising young signal caller out of the University of Colorado.
It's always fun, puts a smile on my face when I see a rookie leading an offense out. A lot of them look like 10-year vets with confidence and poise in the middle of that huddle, in the middle of their teammates. Let's watch his first couple throws. That's where sometimes you can see some of those nerves slipping through.
Now a moment to check out his numbers catching that football last week. Second down now, they need 7. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up third down.
They'll throw, third and long. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
Chris Jones on the stop. No gain on the play. Second and 10.
Back to throw. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Intended target was Calvin Ridley. So they're left facing third and long.
And 10 yards to go.
Third and long for him here. Completed over the middle. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be fourth down. Seahawks bringing out the punt team. Back to the Eagles. That's Xavier Gibson. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. Now for the second time this game, we're going to look at the Philly offense. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. By turning them against their own team, a little quiet up for that opening touchdown. You score another one, you start to murmur and might even hear from birds.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up. Third and long, they're going to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. They gain 11 on that play, and that's good for an Eagles first down.
Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
Pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. All set to go now from the 35.
A gain of 9 yards.
And send the receiver left. First down, and they go right back to it. And he's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be third down.
Take it down back at the 42.
Here he goes, third and long. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up fourth and long. The Eagles are in punt formation. And he drives this into the pouring rain. And this one gets out of bounds. It was pushing some distance towards the goal line, but gets out at the 5. A start on the ground with Gibbs. give them about that 15-yard line before they're able to drop it. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's good.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter one. 7-0 is our score. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They're looking at first down here. Here's a counter give to Gibbs. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
It's now third down and 14.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Hits him on the out route. He's going to go out of bounds up past the 15. Michael Dixon on the punt. And he's going to have to hit this one from the edge of his own end zone. And the coverage team is there as he fields it. So almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. They didn't add to their lead last time out. So they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Brings up second and 1 at the 46-yard line.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Running right, it's Barkley. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Brings up second and 12.
He's going to throw it.
49-yard line.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Third down from the gun. They're on him again. He goes down again. Daniel Whelan on the punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike.
And it's fourth down.
He's hit before he can get anything on that return. The Seahawks offense taking the field now. And they're hoping they can keep the punter off the field this time around, Brock, after he's been called upon each of their first 2 possessions. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. They go play action on first down. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
Incomplete. The coverage by Jahad Campbell.
Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Kobe Dean in on the tackle.
At the 20-yard line. A gain of 1.
Throw here, third down. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
An 8-yard loss. Brings up 4th down.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. He'll start from the 39. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Eagles about set to go on offense. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Cut out left. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. 1st and 10 from the 43.
First down.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley.
Pass on first
And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on first down.
Out of bounds at the 42-yard line. 1-yard gain.
Receiver in motion, going left. Now looking to throw. That's sent to the ground by the defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing third down.
And 9 yards to go.
They'll air it out on third. He lofts it deep right side. That one connects. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 13-0 lead.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement whenever they take a deep shot. And it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Eagles double their lead to 14.
Seahawks, nothing.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
To kick off for Philadelphia.
They'll take this at the 10. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Seattle offense eager to get back on the field. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
This is Gibbs on second down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, not for the thousandth time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
Finds him over the middle. And this is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up fourth down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Secures this at the 17. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. They're up 2 touchdowns and could make it a 3-score game here. Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Back to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. To the air on third and long. Connects on the crosser. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
At the 40-yard line.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More from Lumen Fields coming right up. From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. Here's a throw. Jump off caught by his back. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Off the play fake, he'll throw.
At the 32-yard line.
Now here he goes. Oh, he loses the football. And that should be Seahawks football.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them kids going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, You got to hang on to it better.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. We'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Pass caught by Ridley. Now a small gain up to about the 32. Knocked down by Jahan Campbell.
Gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Begins his return at the 16. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Head coach Nick Sirianni readying the Eagles for their next series. And we're down inside a minute to play here in the 2nd quarter, but that is enough time to get a drive together. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. I'll start this one out with Barkley. This is tough running with this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Motion man right is Smith. And they'll still have some work to do now on 3rd down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing from the gun. That's the line he's going to run for it. He's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. All set to go now from the 35. To the air now on 1st and 10. Pass him on a quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 44. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They'll look to throw. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. Barkley gets it on 3rd down. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
Our journey through the NFL starts now. In Landover, the Commanders at home to take on their rivals, the New York Football Giants. And this is the Giants wideout. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Giants are off to a good start, 2-0 on the young season. From there, let's go out to Denver, checking in on the Broncos. They're playing host to the Miami Dolphins. And it's Tua Tagovailoa, one of his 2 touchdown passes here in the first half. The Dolphins, looking for a 2-0 start, they lead at the half. With that, we give you a look at the rest of the early games and games still in progress here in Week 2 of the NFL season. In the game you're watching, we saw a couple of touchdowns in the first half. 14-0 is the score as we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All set for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So as we get set to begin the third quarter, it's the Seattle offense who's going to be out there first. Their defense has really kept them in this game. Now it's time for this offense to start putting up some points. They'll throw it here on first. Played it over the middle. Short pick up to their own 31. Zach Vaughn with the tackle.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll go to the option on 2nd down. Oh, he lost the football. But it looks like someone from the Seahawks got on top of it, and they'll get it back.
First down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Handoff here for Gibbs on his own read. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
At the 45-yard line. A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. He's making a bid for it. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
That's good.
He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Screen here for Gibbs. Jukes away from one. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
More yards. That's another Seahawks 1st down.
Off the gun they go with Gibbs. Oh man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up too.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Eagles' 27.
Pass play now. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. This is going to fall down the whole way to the turf. Incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 4th and long. Jason Myers now going to try to knock this through for the Seahawks. It is a 44-yard look from the right hash. Myers' kick is good. And their opening drive does something they couldn't do in the first half, partner. Gets them on the scoreboard.
I would imagine, Kate, that they hope that's the spark that starts a second half inferno of a comeback. Could scarcely afford to come away empty-handed with points on that opening drive, and they didn't.
His return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Head coach Nick Sirianni readying the Eagles for their next series. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Hauled in by Goddard, left side. And he's brought down after a short gain.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches will really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's good for the Eagles' 1st down.
They go to Barkley again. And big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Throwing on 2nd. This one finds Goddard. And he's halted after about a 6-yard pickup. Stop made at the 36. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Here he goes, 3rd and long. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. The Seahawks offense running out now. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 21-yard line.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Complete over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Running it with Gibbs. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 21.
Working now from the gun. That's Gibbs out of the backfield. This gets forward to around the 29. Brought down on the effort by Quinion Mitchell. The Eagles into the nickel. 3rd down coming.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throw here. 3rd down. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
One of the biggest adjustments for quarterbacks going from the collegiate level to the NFL is the blitz package. Each and every practice leading up to a game time, you are spending so much time as a QB, as an offensive group, and as that O-line trying to figure out a way to stop these blitzes. At that time, the offense, the O-line, the QB, no one had an answer for that defensive pressure.
He's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. First down, a run with Barkley. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Throwing now off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down from the 42. Looking in the air here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Intended for Dallas Goddard. Incomplete. Brings up 2nd.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
They'll air it out on 3rd. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Brought in inside the 20. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage big time.
Elliott on now to attempt a point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Eagles push their lead to 18.
Seahawks 3.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
For Philadelphia.
Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now Seattle all set to go here on offense. And what's really been simply stunning, Brock, is how far we've made it into the game, and their passing game, it is still grounded.
Yeah, so as they're sitting here losing right now, what I hear you saying, Kate, is it's time for this offense to take flight?
He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Throw left side. Caught by Smith and Jigba. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line.
Gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Seahawks first down.
First and 10, looking to throw. He beams one deep right side. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
He was covered by Patrick Surtain.
Still sticking with the passing game. It's his running back. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. So we're through 3 here. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. About set. This is 3rd and 5. Pass play coming here. That's complete to the rookie out of Alabama. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing it again here. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Time still to go here. This is 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 50-yard line.
Gibbs now from the gun. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
Brings up 3rd
QB
down.
sneak coming. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Design quarterback run here. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Eagles' 42-yard line.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
He's dropping back to throw. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out. We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Seahawks first down.
It's Gibbs on the carry. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's another Seahawks.
From the red zone now. Underneath, it's Gibbs. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd.
They're going to try and throw it here.
At the 9-yard line.
And this is going to fall incomplete. Well, they made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. So now it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. He was covered by Patrick Surtain.
Setting up to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that reckless throw. If it's defensive, we've got a first down here. Well, I think we could all tell, Brock, when they saw that flag, they knew exactly what was coming.
Yeah, and unlike those wrestlers I watched growing up who could hide under the ring and just get away from everybody, there's no hiding now. All eyes on him. So many of the D tackles in the league today, Kate, at some point in their background were edge rushers before they maybe outgrew that position. But they've got an explosiveness, a get-off, and it leads to stops like that.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal. Third and long for him here. This one's caught. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Here's shoving in. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
Turnover on downs.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
He sent a man in motion. Barkley again here on 2nd. This is headed perilously close to their end zone, Brock. That tackle sends them backwards to the 4. Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. That is caught. He's got Brown. And they're not going to stop him until he gets out to that 16-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's good for the Eagles. First down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
And in motion out of the slot. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Eagles nearing their first win of the season. Going to the ground again on first. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
At the 31-yard line.
Here's another carry for Barkley. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring a 3rd down.
Hey, range? Range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
On the draw, it's Barkley. He'll stop him after a gain of about 3. Leaves him looking at 4th down.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
Their punter making his way out now. It'll be Daniel Whelan doing the honors. He'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any moment on a football field, but they didn't let that stop them today. They played their game, and as a result, they're leaving here with a victory. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Seattle.